Okay, so if you're PJ Tucker, you know you cannot be backing off of Jaylen Brown. But the other issue is why is Joel Embiid coming down here? This player is guarding Jason Tatum, okay? You go to the nearest body in transition. It's Marcus Smart. So you should be right here. So PJ Tucker shouldn't have to worry about getting beat by Jaylen Brown. So you can get up, he comes this way, you're right there in the gaps. But, yeah. You're running drop coverage against Jaylen Brown. You got to get up more, okay? Like, you got to contest this shot. This is, come on, please. This is a practice 3. If you're this Philadelphia player, could you please just get back? Why are you gambling here? This is just so... What is Joel Embiid doing? Why is he staring at the ball? You need to see the ball in your man. How do you fall asleep? Look at this. What? Rotate to the ball. Move over. Get right here. Back to the baseline. So now when Jaylen Brown comes this way, I'm stunting, I'm recovering, and the dribble's picked up out here. Look at when you take your time getting into the gaps. Look at this. Now this dribble's not picked up till Jaylen Brown's already in the lane, and it's too late. What is Paul Reed doing? This is a ball screen. If you want to be in drop coverage, stay up here. You can't. Where's Paul Reed going? Yeah, you gave up an open 3. If you are Joel Embiid, you need to sprint back. It does not matter that Al Horford's here, okay? Give us an extra number on defense. Where's Joel Embiid going? Right here. You have nobody else to guard. Just help on the ball. How's Marcus Smart getting this lane? Stop gambling. That's 1. Okay, look at this gamble right here. So stop. So right now, your feet aren't in the air, you're immediately able to rotate to the ball. See, look at the difference here. So if you would immediately rotate to the ball, now you can get here. So now when this player comes this way, I can stunt, I can recover, and the dribble's picked up out here. But you're late again to get into the gaps. So now you're not getting the dribble picked up till Jaylen Brown's in the lane. It's too late. Terrible transition defense by Joel Embiid. You're just getting back to the middle of nowhere. Get to a body. Al Horford. Look at Joel Embiid. What are you doing? This is awful transition defense. This Sixers player, you need to sprint. Stay ahead of Jason Tatum. Okay, that's 1. That's not happening. 2, Joel Embiid. Get up and guard Al Horford. Why are none of these things taking place? On this Sixers player right here, as opposed to gambling, look at this. Stop. So this dribble's picked up. You have nothing to do. Just get out and guard your man. Look at this Sixers player. Why are you gambling right here? Now you're not in position to guard. Tyrese Maxey, you got to rotate to the ball. So you're guarding the ball right now, okay? You got to immediately drop right now to here, all right? Look at this right here. Look at Tyrese Maxey. Move over. So now there's no place. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I'm in a defensive stance, wide base. I can easily recover. I mean, you just can't give up this gap. If I'm in drop coverage right here, I want this guard to be shading Jason Tatum this way and Joel Embiid dropping here because I want Al Horford to have to pop here, right, where I have backside help, right? If you run the drop coverage this way, there's no backside help whatsoever. Not backpedal with Jason Tatum. That should go without saying. Again, I'm up. Tyrese Maxey's in the gap, so get up and force him here. There's no place to go. I can stunt. I can recover. You can't back off. You have to communicate and transition. Paul Reed has got to take the ball, so someone's got to tell him that. This player's taking Robert Williams. This player's here. This player's here. This player's here. Communicate. You don't worry about matchups in transition. It's the nearest body. This is the nearest body for Paul Reed. But nope, he's going to try and find his man, and now that screws up matchups. James Harden's done a great job getting back, and he's here waiting to help me. So get up and force Jaylen Brown into this help. Why on earth am I letting Jaylen Brown go away from that help? If you're Tobias Harris here, and you're James Harden here, when this shot goes up, okay, shot is up right now. You can't just stare at the shot, okay? Get back. Get back. If an offensive rebound happens, you can get back in the play. But when you're just staring at the shot, look what happens. Now Jaylen Brown's off in transition and running. Okay, this is pathetic. Okay, is Joel Embiid tired? Because if he is, he shouldn't be in the game. You got to sprint back. How on earth does Robert Williams get ahead of you here? I mean, please. Okay, what is happening here? Like, you have to defend this screen. Is Tyrese Maxey switching? Is he in drop coverage? Like, Tyrese Maxey does nothing. You don't guard above the three-point line away from the ball. Drop underneath the three-point line. So now you're going to force Jaylen Brown here. I can stunt. There's no place to go. I need to close this gap up. I'm in a defensive stance, wide base. Stunt, get the dribble picked up, and easily recover to the three-point line. There's no reason for Jaylen Brown to have all this space. All right, if P.J. Tucker is going to come double Jason Tatum right here, then look at this. All right, stop. Why is James Harden in the paint? You got to get wide, okay? Because as soon as this pass gets made, you got to be able to rotate here, and as this pass is getting made, this player's got to rotate here, and P.J. Tucker comes down. But James Harden's in the paint for absolutely no reason. This is a horrible switch right here, okay? This just destroys you. All right, Tobias Harris, you got to get underneath Marcus Smart when you switch. You can't switch and then need backside help. That's ridiculous. So now look, now when this ball gets kicked here, James Harden's going to have to rotate here. Tyrese Maxey's going to have to rotate to Al Horford, which he does, okay? But then Tobias Harris has to come back onto Jason Tatum, or there's nobody to box out Jason Tatum, as you're seeing. This is on this defender out here for the Sixers. All right, you're guarding Jason Tatum above half court. I wouldn't do it, but the Sixers are. Okay, so as Jason Tatum comes this way, don't turn to deny. Just keep backpedaling to keep Jason Tatum in front of you. Look at this Sixers player. Look at how he's turning right now to deny. So now you're going to be off balance. Jason Tatum has you, open three, game over.